Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And before we start, I always do some publish on Rumble, and I'm in the social medias for extra support and other things. So now it seems that US retailer, which is Microcenter, is giving like away $100 Steam gift cards with all the RTX 40 series. It's a mess. The NVidia launches this generation is a mess. Of course, AMD is not way behind, even though the 7900 XT's got a little bit better in terms of pricing. But yeah, it's a mess. They are now at least the retailers, because I don't think this is supported in any kind of rebate from NVIDIA itself. This is like an initiative for the retailer itself, because the GPUs are not selling. I've been watching a lot of videos for people with sources and everything, trying to make sense a little bit here and there, but yeah, this is not going well for NVIDIA. And they are basically collecting what they're trying to sow, basically, which is they are sowing what they seed. Sorry, that's the saying. But yeah, this is not going well. There is some other rumors. I think I'll mention the next one regarding the 4060 Ti and the 4060. I think, but yeah, the 4070 is a decent card for 1440p. Mid, sometimes high graphic settings. You can put a little bit of ray tracing there, but with the ray tracing you might have to push a little bit more on the DLSS stuff there. But the GPU is not bad. It's the pricing. Even though I think this kind of GPUs should have a 70 class card at this moment, should have at least 60 gigabytes of VRAM with higher memory bus also. The fact that they push a little bit on the clocks and the memory cache, it doesn't help in the long term. It might get a little bit quicker with the memory that it has and the memory bus that it has, but it in the long term it will struggle. And I predict even the 4070 Ti and below will start to struggle on the games they are marketed it for. Especially in the resolutions, even 4040p, the 4070 Ti will start struggling a little bit if you don't push their technology, the LSS stuff and the frame generation, which is, in certain cases, again, I will beat the drums here. In certain cases, in very specific cases, it's very useful. However, when you start doing this, you're not playing at the resolution itself. DLSS, to a certain point, depends on the resolution that you are playing at, and pushing the upscaling technology can sometimes you can see differences if you're looking for, but still, it's not what they are selling you. And the problem is the price that they are selling. They are selling you a 70 naming card, which is a performance on a class below, so this should be around 60 card basically, and the price is on tier above on the previous generation. So basically the 70 card, this one, it's basically a 60 card performance, and selling you as a 3080 equivalent in terms of MSRP, which is they are trying to get it both ways. This means that the fact that they're naming cards in a certain way doesn't mean it is what it is. It's just marketing and shenanigans and gaslighting on consumers, and it's noticed on this one because all the economic troubles that everybody's passing through, like recession, and then you put some inflation there, here and there, and the fact that people are not interested in this kind of price to performance in this generation. It's been a disappointment in terms of from generations how the upscaling on terms of performance is in overall scheme of things. The only thing that can be redeemable is the 4090, but you're paying basically a PC worth for just one component. It's GPU. It's not worth it. You are, and what they are trying to aiming for ray tracing and everything. Even the 4090 starts to struggle at 4K in certain scenarios. So it's an excellent GPU. Again, the 4080 is also a very good GPU, but still it's the price they are setting up. And AMD, it's not, again, not very well behind, because the $1,000, a little bit less. The XTX and the XT should be, I think the XTX should be around 900, give or take. It will get there during this year, and the XT should be around $700, give or take, because of the price difference. The performance difference here and there. It's a very excellent card for 1440p, and it doubles very good on 4K, the XT, I mean. But yeah, regarding the 4060 Ti, they are supposedly, this is rumors, launching at $400, which is basically $200 less than a 4070. Supposedly it's priced as a 4060 Ti, supposedly, with the 4070 Ti performance, which doesn't mean a lot, because this 4070 Ti, it's not that good, especially for the price that it was launched. And I think this card should be around the 350 maximum. It's only 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Again, the memory bus is even lower than the 4070. This is at like a 1080p card, mid-level, as if that much. But yeah, this is the rumor for now. I think they are trying to see how this is going to go around, but I don't believe that much on the pricing itself. We need to see when things come out, because they can. You start to see here the difference just into the cores, the gaps between each series. Yeah, it's a lot. They can boost the clocks whatever they want, and it will not solve the issue that they have on certain things that are very important especially for new games that are coming. But yeah, it's playable. You can play 1080p comfortably, but in the long run, you're paying for something that you want to at least last around 2 years at a specific level, and I don't think it will last that much. Regarding other news, not so good news, 7800 X3D seems to be burning up, especially in ASUS X670 boards. There is not a lot of info in this case. We don't know if he tried overclocking or tried to do something out of the ordinary, because I think there is like another case of a motherboard burning up. So contact pads here on the CPUs in a 7950 X3D. And in this case, there was some overclocking involved. So this might be not the CPU itself, but maybe the motherboard. I don't know if it has something to do with BIOS and limits on powers or something like that. We will have to have more information so we can make a better call on this, if it is AMD's or ASUS motherboards, which one it is. But yeah, it's not a pretty sight here, seeing this bulge here on the CPU pad, and the fact that it burned around 20 something pins on the motherboard. It's not good. It's not a good look, especially in this kind of values. $450 for a CPU, and I don't know how much this board costs, but around $300 at least. 2-in-1, it's not good. I just hope this is because of overclocking, people trying to being finicky with this kind of thing, and then things go wrong. But still, this is not supposed to happen. We got one good news regarding Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Supposedly this upcoming week should have like a new trailer. There's been a lot of drips here and there of some info. We got some concept art leaked from the I think the Xbox store or something like that, and we got the rating in South Korea, and supposedly Summer's Game Fest, I think it is. We might see some presentation, at least with like very basic stuff, because everything seems to be on point of this game launching like September, October, give or take. So you might start to see usually 6 months before some ramping up on marketing. Maybe we should see something on that Summer Game Fest. And maybe a teaser, another teaser for this week, so people get ramped up for this. I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. On Steam we have Alien in sale, so we got the Alien games. Alien Isolation is pretty good. I made a game series on this one on my channel. And we got Alien Dark Descent, so you can wish it listed. It seems, on the preview that I saw, it seems pretty interesting. We'll see how it goes. We got like squad management and I think the base management also, where you have your troops here. You got some exploration. You got a lot of stuff here, and I think it's real tactical, so it's not turn-based. It's quite a twist. I usually like more turn-based, so we don't have to stress too much what is happening around us. And we got some this one, Pinball F. I don't know where this is, but yeah, this one, Alien Isolation, is good enough for the promo itself. $8, it's very good. We got, I mentioned yesterday the Xbox Game Studio, and I want to just highlight the Ori games, and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, and the Will of the Wisps. So they are 75% off and 80% off respectively. And the last deal that I have for today is the Observer system, the Redux version. So it is like a revamped version of the game. It's very positive. It's very, very trippy to a certain point. This is, I think, based on a novel, Polish novel. Polish authors, they seem to have a very dystopian view of everything sci-fi and steampunk, but the game itself, it seems pretty good. It's one of the games I want to try out. I saw some videos here and there, and it seems very, very good on the themes that it's going to look for. And basically that's it, guys, for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.